Hey buddy! Today, we're going through the ruins of time with the 10 best post-apocalyptic movies released between 2020 and 2024. Buckle up, survivors, because we're about to explore a world where humanity hangs by a thread, and the popcorn is probably moldy. So, welcome back to Filmflix. Let's go to the video.
Where have you been, Joel?
Amy, I love you. I'm gonna come find you.
The day of the monster.
Love and Monsters follows Joel, a young man living in a post-apocalyptic world where giant mutated creatures have taken over the surface, forcing humans to live underground. Joel is not very brave or skilled, but when he reconnects with his old girlfriend, Amy, who is living 85 miles away, he decides to leave his colony and go find her. He sets off on a dangerous journey across the monster-filled landscape, facing all kinds of strange and dangerous creatures. Along the way, Joel meets Clyde, a survival expert, and Minnow, a young girl who helps him learn how to survive outside. He also finds a loyal dog named Boy, who becomes his companion. Joel's journey is full of challenges as he learns how to fight, make smart decisions, and deal with unexpected dangers. The film is a mix of action, adventure, and some funny moments as Joel tries to prove he can be brave and find his place in this new world. The creatures are creatively designed, and the story keeps a light tone despite the dangerous setting.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I feel like Tom Cruise.
Now, if you can speak, tell me something about you.
Robots must protect dog.
Finch is a sci-fi adventure set in a post-apocalyptic world, starring Tom Hanks as Finch, one of the few survivors left on Earth after a solar flare devastates the planet, making it uninhabitable. The story follows Finch, who lives in a bunker with his dog, Goodyear. Due to a terminal illness, Finch is worried about what will happen to his dog when he is gone. To solve this, he builds a robot named Jeff to take care of Goodyear. Jeff is designed to learn and adapt, and Finch teaches him important lessons about life, survival, and caring for others. When a dangerous superstorm forces them to leave their shelter, Finch, Jeff, and Goodyear set off on a journey across the country in an old RV. They head towards San Francisco, hoping to find a safer place to live. Along the way, Jeff learns more about the world and what it means to be human. As they travel, Finch's health worsens, and the group faces various challenges and obstacles. The film explores the relationship between Finch, his dog, and the robot, focusing on how they support and learn from each other in a difficult and changing world.
I believe in you, Finch.
She was called Mother Earth. We plundered everything she offered.
The Colony is a 2021 sci-fi film set in a future where Earth has been devastated by climate change, pandemics, and wars. The wealthy fled to a distant planet called Kepler 209, but after 2 generations they faced new problems because they could no longer have children. Now they want to return to Earth to see if it's habitable again. The movie follows Blake, a woman from the second expedition team sent to explore Earth. After their ship crashes, Blake and a fellow crew member, Tucker, survive and begin their mission. They soon discover that Earth is still home to survivors, all under the age of 30, who have developed their own society. Blake must navigate this new world while dealing with the hostile environment and complex relationships between the people left behind and those who left for Kepler. The film explores themes of colonization and survival as Blake tries to complete her mission and understand what it means to be human in a world changed beyond recognition.
For the many, for the many, for the many.
I will take this girl. Otherwise, it's war.
Deal.
Furiosa. A Mad Max Saga is a prequel that tells the story of Furiosa, who is the strong leader of a group of survivors in a world called the Wasteland. The film is set before Mad Max Fury Road. Furiosa is determined to find a new place for her people to live, away from danger. She travels through the desolate landscapes, facing many challenges along the way. The world is harsh, filled with scarce resources and hostile groups. Furiosa encounters Dementis, a villain played by Chris Hemsworth, who poses a threat to her mission and her group. As Furiosa navigates through this dangerous environment, she meets different characters, some who help her and others who want to stop her. The film showcases intense action scenes including vehicle chases and battles, highlighting Furiosa's skills as a fighter and leader. The visuals are impressive, capturing the stark beauty of the wasteland and the struggles of its inhabitants. Directed by George Miller, the film aims to provide an exciting backstory for Furiosa, showing how she becomes the fierce warrior we see in Fury Road. Overall, Furiosa. A Mad Max Saga explores themes of survival and leadership in a brutal world while delivering thrilling action.
Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga.
För första gången på 37 år är hela skärgården istäckt.
Black Crab is a Swedish action thriller that takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a global war has destroyed much of society. The main character, Sophie, is a soldier who is given a crucial mission. She must deliver a mysterious package across a frozen archipelago. The journey is dangerous because the terrain is icy and unstable, and there are enemy forces nearby. As Sophie travels, she meets a group of survivors. They share important information about the package and what it means for the world. This adds to the urgency of her mission. As the enemies close in, Sophie faces many challenges that test her skills and resolve. She has to fight to stay alive while figuring out what the package really holds and how it could affect everyone. The film is known for its striking visuals, thrilling action scenes, and a storyline that makes you think. It keeps viewers engaged as they follow Sophie's struggle to complete her mission and understand the larger picture of the war-torn world around her. This film is ideal for anyone who enjoys action-packed stories set in a bleak future. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City is a 2021 horror action film that reboots the Resident Evil movie series. The story takes place in 1998 in Raccoon City, a town that is facing a serious crisis. The Umbrella Corporation, a big company, has been doing secret experiments with dangerous biological weapons. When these experiments go wrong, a virus is released and it turns the people of the town into zombies. The movie follows a group of survivors who are trying to escape the chaos and survive the zombie outbreak. Among them are Chris and Claire Redfield, who are siblings and key characters from the video games. They work together with other survivors to find out what happened and how to stop the zombies. The film features familiar places from the games, like the police station and the Spencer Mansion, which adds to the nostalgic feel for fans. It mixes horror and action, with scenes of intense zombie fights and scary moments. Although some viewers felt the pacing was uneven and the characters could be developed more, the film successfully creates a spooky atmosphere and captures the essence of the original games.
살고 싶으면 타요.
Peninsula is a South Korean action horror movie set in a world overrun by zombies, taking place 4 years after the events of Train to Busan. The story follows Young Seok, a former soldier who is sent back to the Korean peninsula on a risky mission to recover a truck filled with cash that was left behind in the chaos. He and his team enter the now abandoned and dangerous region, but the mission quickly becomes complicated. They have to deal not only with the undead, but also with other desperate survivors who have formed their own dangerous groups. As they make their way through the ruined cities, they face new types of zombies that are faster and more aggressive than before. The film focuses on the group's struggle to survive and escape with the money, while also exploring how different people react to the harsh new reality. With fast-paced action scenes and a focus on teamwork and survival, Peninsula delivers an intense and straightforward story about people trying to navigate a world filled with danger and uncertainty. Jung-E is a South Korean sci-fi action film set in a future where Earth has been devastated by climate change, and humans now live in space colonies. The story follows a scientist named Yoon Jung-yi who works on an ambitious project to create a combat android using the brain data of her late daughter, Young-ae, who was once a skilled soldier. The android is meant to help in a war between the Allied forces and the Adrian Republic. As Yoon Jung-yi tries to perfect the android, she faces difficult questions about using her daughter's memories and abilities for a military purpose. The film explores the challenges of balancing technological advancements with ethical concerns. Viewers are taken through intense action scenes where the android demonstrates its combat skills in simulated battles. The film also delves into the moral and emotional dilemmas of recreating a human being in a machine, raising questions about identity and the limits of technology. With a mix of futuristic settings, action, and complex themes, Jung-E presents a compelling look at the potential future of artificial intelligence and human cloning. Badland Hunters is a 2024 South Korean action film set in a post-apocalyptic world where Seoul has been turned into a dangerous wasteland after a massive earthquake. The story focuses on a group of survivors struggling to live in this new, harsh environment. Among them is a tough and skilled huntsman who takes on a mission to rescue a teenager from a camp controlled by a mad doctor and his group of dangerous followers. As he navigates through the chaotic landscape, he faces various threats from violent cult members to other desperate survivors trying to stay alive. The film, starring Don Lee, Kim Hye-jun, and Lee Jun-hyuk, blends intense action scenes with the harsh realities of survival in a lawless world. It shows how people adapt to extreme situations and what they're willing to do to protect themselves and others. The film received mixed reviews, with some enjoying the action and performances, while others felt the pacing and story could have been stronger. Well, that's it for today, buddy. I hope you enjoyed our picks. If you didn't find your next favorite movie here, don't worry, it's time to click this video, and I'll see you there. I'm Pomode from Filmflix. Thanks for watching today's video. Peace out.
I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for me.